Everyone used to say Nintendo couldn't handle real graphics, but 2026 is about to silence every single critic. I've tracked down 10 upcoming titles that look so incredible, you won't believe they're actually running on a portable device. Get ready to see the visual masterpieces that are completely redefining what handheld gaming looks like. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is bringing Bethesda's classic open-world RPG to the Nintendo Switch 2 sometime in 2026. Marking the first time this massive title will appear on a Nintendo console in such a complete form. This definitive package bundles the full base game originally released in 2015, along with every single one of its 6 official expansions: Automatron, Wasteland Workshop, Far Harbor, Contraptions Workshop, Vault-Tec Workshop, and Nuka World, providing a staggering amount of content right out of the box. Beyond the standard DLC, the edition also includes more than 150 pieces of Creation Club content, which adds significant depth to the gameplay through enhanced customization options. You will be able to explore the Commonwealth Wasteland on Nintendo's newest hardware, engaging in all the signature mechanics like building intricate settlements, joining various factions, and crafting your own unique post-nuclear adventure. While the exact release date hasn't been announced yet, this collection promises to bring Bethesda's expanded content and Creation Club items together into one cohesive experience designed specifically for portable play.
What do you say?
High on Life 2 is officially scheduled to launch on the Nintendo Switch 2 on April 20th, 2026, continuing the delightfully bizarre shooter-meets-comedy adventure that Squanch Games is known for. As a direct sequel to the original hit, this title blends first-person shooting with quirky humor and over-the-top sci-fi hijinks, ensuring that fans of the first game will feel right at home. You will once again wield a collection of talking alien weapons, each possessing its own distinct personality and snarky dialogue, while you navigate through new worlds, face off against bizarre enemies, and survive even more outrageous scenarios than before. The sequel significantly expands on the original's combat and traversal systems, introducing new dialogue choices and a more hub-based structure that actively encourages exploration. This release gives Switch players a full-featured version of this unique FPS adventure, packing all the comedy and chaos into a handheld format.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies.
Starfield is Bethesda Game Studios' massive open-world sci-fi RPG that drops you into a sprawling galaxy to explore, colonize, and fight your way across countless star systems. But as of right now, there is no official Nintendo Switch 2 release date. Originally released on Windows and Xbox on September 6, 2023, the game has been praised for its deep exploration mechanics, rich customization, and sheer scale, earning descriptions from some players as Skyrim in space. While nothing is officially confirmed, there are reports and industry rumors suggesting that Bethesda could be working on ports for PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026, which would include updates to optimize the game for lower power devices like handheld consoles. These hints point toward potential Switch 2 support once work on technical improvements and broader platform optimization is finally complete. So, while Starfield isn't officially on the schedule for Switch 2 at the moment, there is ongoing chatter that a port could arrive later in 2026, which is something to keep in mind if you are planning ahead for Nintendo's next system.
I'll follow you.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end. We're all here because we're committed to the biggest...
LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is an all-new adventure from TT Games that brings the Caped Crusader into a huge open-world Gotham City, and it is confirmed to be coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. While the main versions for PS5, Xbox, and PC are set to launch on May 29, 2026, the Switch 2 release date is expected to be announced separately later in the year. The story centers on Batman's journey from his origin to becoming a legend, allowing you to team up with a roster of famous allies including Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, Jim Gordon, Catwoman, and Talia al Ghul, all of whom have unique gadgets and abilities. You will confront a lineup of classic villains such as the Joker, Poison Ivy, Bane, and Mr. Freeze, while exploring a world that is absolutely packed with collectible suits, unlockable vehicles, and side missions. This title promises dynamic combat and the franchise's signature humor, delivering a massive LEGO experience for Nintendo fans when it eventually arrives.
Want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
South of Midnight is a narrative-driven action-adventure from Compulsion Games, the team behind We Happy Few and Contrast, and it is officially slated to launch on the Nintendo Switch 2 in spring 2026, specifically during the first or second quarter of the year. You take on the role of Hazel, a young woman who gains an ancient power called Weaving, which allows her to confront supernatural threats known as Haints and unravel the mysteries behind her home's plight. The game stands out for its richly detailed world and folklore-inspired enemies, keeping a tight narrative focus as Hazel battles to save her mother and cleanse the land of a lingering spiritual corruption called Stigma. Following its initial release, versions for PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch 2 have been announced, bringing this haunting, mystical adventure to Nintendo's handheld home hybrid.
Sneaky.
It don't have no mercy.
I'm looking for a creature.
In this land.
Outbound is an upcoming open-world exploration and cozy survival game from Squareglade Games and publisher Silver Lining Interactive that is designed to offer a relaxed yet engaging experience on the Nintendo Switch 2 in the second quarter of 2026. You begin your journey with a modest camper van and work to transform it into your dream mobile home set against the backdrop of a utopian near future. The heart of the gameplay lies in freedom and creativity, allowing you to scavenge for materials, build and customize your camper with modular parts, and even harness renewable energy sources like solar, wind, or water power to keep moving. You can grow your own food and explore a vast open world filled with diverse biomes and hidden secrets, either playing solo or teaming up with friends in online co-op for up to 4 players. Glaciered is an atmospheric action-adventure game developed by Studio Snowblind and published by Playism that transports you 65 million years into the future, where Earth's surface has been consumed by an eternal ice age known as the Everwinter. In this frozen timeline, humanity as we know it is gone, and evolution has given rise to the Twi, an intelligent underwater species that combines bird-like and dinosaur traits to thrive in the cold. As a Twi warrior, you will dive deep into the icy oceans to face environmental hazards and battle threats that jeopardize your species' survival, combining atmospheric exploration with fast-paced combat. You'll uncover ancient secrets while navigating a beautifully brutal frozen ecosystem in a unique setting that sets it apart from typical post-apocalyptic games. A Nintendo Switch 2 version is officially scheduled for the second quarter of 2026, giving fans of evocative world-building and intense action a compelling new adventure on Nintendo's latest console.
I'm giving you a mission. That's why I saved you in the first place.
The water is shaking.
Something's hiding here.
The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales is a bold new action RPG coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026 from Square Enix's Team Asano, the creative force behind hits like Octopath Traveler and Bravely Default. This title introduces a fresh twist by featuring real-time combat instead of the team's traditional turn-based battles, all set on the beast-infested continent of Philabieldia. You play as the adventurous Elliot, joined by his fairy companion Faye, as you explore ancient ruins and uncover mysteries that span eras using gorgeous HD 2D visuals. The gameplay involves fluid combat with 7 distinct weapon types, allowing you to dodge, parry, and teleport around foes while upgrading your gear with magicite fragments.
Your opponent's move. Fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye. I'm a fairy.
Your fairy companion Faye can also attack and will venture beyond the kingdom's protection into the great wide world.
Nintendo has officially announced Splatoon Raiders as the first standalone spin-off in the Splatoon franchise, developed exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2. This game reimagines the familiar ink-splattering universe by putting you in the shoes of a mechanic rather than a squid kid, sending you on a mission across the mysterious Spiralite Islands. You will be exploring alongside familiar faces like Nintendo's Deep Cut trio from Splatoon 3, uncovering secrets and navigating rugged island terrain with a fresh gameplay focus that leans into adventure and survival elements rather than traditional turf wars. Although Splatoon Raiders does not yet have a confirmed release date, Nintendo's announcements emphasize new mechanics and a story-oriented spin on the beloved franchise, with more details expected to emerge as development progresses. Wreckfest 2 is the long-awaited sequel to the crowd-favorite destruction racing series, developed by Bugbear Entertainment, which initially launched into early access on PC on March 20th, 2025. The game has been undergoing iterative updates since then, showcasing dramatic physics upgrades, even more satisfying smash crashes, and deep vehicle customization options. The full final release featuring expanded modes, refined races, and new content is expected to roll out across PlayStation 5, Xbox, and Windows by early 2026. As of right now, there isn't an official Nintendo Switch 2 version confirmed, but considering that the original Wreckfest eventually made its way to the Switch, many fans remain hopeful that Bugbear might bring this intense sequel to Nintendo's platform in the future as well.
Rust on. Rust off. Paint on. Enjoy the early access ride and weekendix. Boing. Networking is also improved. Plus,